Yes, baby. Yes.
We can't hear you.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You can get on now. Y'all can come on now. I'm your host, Queen Unique. Welcome to my journey. I'm getting feedback. Can y'all hear that feedback coming? Can y'all hear echo?
Not anymore.
You can hear it now, though.
Yes.
Now you could. Okay.
I don't know. Can you hear? Is it still echoey there?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good, great. All right. So anyway, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. But I'm your host, Queen Unique, and I have guests on tonight. Welcome to my Journey podcast. I'm excited. I'm excited about tonight because I like money, honey, and I like women that's making it. So it's March, y'all. We women. We getting recognized again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Because without y'all, there's no me and there's no world. So, hi, guests. How y'all doing?
Excellent.
Fine. Great. Great.
Good. Can you introduce yourselves? Like who are you? What did that like what y'all doing here tonight? And tell us about like the money. Why y'all here? We can start with you, Miss Sugar Be Working.
All right. Hello. First, Chantel, it's Women's Month. I just want to say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you for, having me a part of your platform tonight. It's great. It's amazing. I've been wanting to get here for a long, long time. But anyway, again, my name is Sugar Be Working, and I'm here tonight basically to talk about cryptocurrency. Definitely want to get you guys some information on cryptocurrency and to let you know about cryptocurrency because it's going to be it's evolutionary. Basically, it's evolutionary. I focus around fashion, health, and crypto. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Thank you, thank you. I'm excited to have you here. We're gonna see if this crypto is like Superman tonight. Like, are we gonna be
Oh
like flying into
yes, we take it off.
fast, wealth,
Crypto is
health?
taking off.
And let me tell you, we are not. Let me tell you. So, I'm all about like health and wealth. So the like, and then I'm gonna get to you, Queen Michi, in a minute. But I'm all about health and wealth. Couple things I want to happen here tonight. I'm gonna ask you about. And I tell myself like, I don't care how much money we got in the world. I don't care how many opportunities we got in the world. We are not healthy and financial literate of what we doing and how we doing it and where we gonna do it at and is it safe? Is it not safe? All this information going on. If we are not educated, we're not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know the first thing about knowing what you're doing and being healthy is awareness, knowing that it exists, knowing what exists, knowing that you exist, right? So I'm excited. For so long it's been men paving the way and men leading the way and men dictating and navigating, especially in the financial world. And without organization, finances is very important because victims, one thing that they suffer with is not being financially stable and able to get themselves out of certain situations and to stay out of those situations. So if anybody's wondering like why are we talking or why, no, it's not that we are gold diggers. I heard that, you know, the gold already been dug up, but it's coming back for us. So it's not that we're gold diggers. It's really about being healthy all across the board. Even if we, you know, not feeling good, well, somebody got to pay for those medical bills. Where we gonna live? What we gonna eat? Where we gonna sleep? So many things that we have to deal with as women. And I wanted to bring y'all on so we can really like be transparent and have some of these conversations that I've already had with both of you ladies about it. About investing. A new grandma, and so investment is one of those things that's on my mind now. Like, you know, how I'm gonna do this. I am also a single mother, single grandma, and so my needs may be different from someone else's needs, and I want you guys to definitely talk about that tonight. So, Queen Michi, can you tell us about what you're gonna do? Because if crypto is paving the way, a lot of people hearing about crypto. So, what is it that you do? Like, is more investments we can make?
I will absolutely tell you about what I do. Thank you so much, Queen, for having me on your show and to be able to be with the sister Queen right here as well. I am a retired Air Force veteran, 26 years of service to our country. And towards the last year, within the last year of my tenure in the Air Force, I was actually diagnosed and I overcame breast cancer, hence the pink. And it was detected very, very early. So I'm 8+ years cancer free and counting.
Yes.
And one of the things that I was blessed to be able to do was to share my testimony. So I actually wrote a book called No More Bad Days that chronicles my journey through breast cancer. And I wanted to show people that breast cancer did not define me and it did not stop me. And that was just the beginning of a new me. Having said that, I never saw myself in this area of the financial services arena. Never saw that happening. I thought that money was very confusing. I just wanted to get my retirement checks and my VA disability, and I'm good. But when somebody spoke to me and said, hey, you need to go to the office over there in Greenbelt, Maryland. They're offering free financial literacy workshops because they're teaching people how money works and how they can make their money work better for them. I said, okay, it's free. I'm retired. I got plenty of time. If I don't like it, I don't have to come back. And that was the beginning of something, another purpose that I never ever saw. So what we do is we actually teach people about the different venues of money. So like Sister Sugar here, she talks about crypto, but we also educate people on different things like crypto, but we also talk to them about other investment options. We also make it plain to people about their money and the taxation categories that their money falls into. Because once you learn, you have to understand that your money is not all yours. Uncle Sam is taking a chunk of it somewhere. But you have to understand the different categories of taxation that your money is actually affected by. So we teach people about that as well. We teach them about the formula of how their money can double compounding interest. And we also not only teach and educate people that about those things, but we also are licensed to be able to help them find the options that's going to work best for them to achieve their goals as goals change, as life changes, and so forth. And we have a lot of services that are free that doesn't cost people anything. So.
Good. Wow, that's good. I'm excited already. You said free?
F-Aura, as
I'm
my mother
excited
said,
to hear about
Aura,
that as well.
F-Aura-E-E. Yes.
So you can start really without even having to pay to start.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. Okay. I like free. I'm all about free. I sign up. I like free. Free is me. Um, and which we working to be free from these invisible like restraints that we have on.
Yes.
And I'm glad you mentioned taxes and taxation and where do you fall as a business owner. That is
Mm-hmm.
very important to me. We always say, like entrepreneurs, as part of entrepreneurs, we always want to get out there. We want to be entrepreneurs. We want to go in and invest in. We selling this. We doing good. Boom, boom, bam. We getting the money. But then now, what? Right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people lose their business because they don't understand the tax system. And then speaking of tax system, we have a whole new system going down. We have a whole new currency that's flowing that I will admit that I'm not strong in knowledge in. I'm still learning. I'm very careful. I'm one of those people. Yes, I take risks, but when it comes to like money and things like that, I'm very careful again because I'm single and I want to make sure that I'm truly understanding what's going on as far as what the money is concerned. And so I'm gonna ask a couple questions. We gonna kind of jump in here while I can. So how can Sugar, we can start with you first. So how can oh Sugar, I don't even want to ask you this question because you be on me already about this. So I'm just gonna ask and I know I was about to go in. But how can we prepare financially like during these situations and these times? Like what like right now, what is the best way to take? Because we kind of still in a pandemic. Epidemic is what they trying to say. People not sure if they should go back to work. What can I do to save myself now? People are not going back to work because workplace ain't there no more. So
Mhm.
if I just had a little bit money right now and it's scary, like where should I start with this financial investment as it concerned crypto? Like explain to us what that is. And I was laughing. I told you I thought these crypto people was fake. I thought like people was
Mhm.
like scamming me and saying sign up now. And I'm like, oh my God, this is scary. I've never heard this. This looks fake. And then
Mhm.
when you told me that you do it, I'm like, oh my God, so y'all real? Like real people do this? So,
Mhm.
and I was like, girl, no. I started treating you like you was
Yes.
one of these scams. Like, honey, I
I'm
be
like,
seeing
Chantel,
y'all.
Chantel, this is real. I need you to come on. See, I'm the type of person, guys, and I'm gonna rewind just a little bit so you can understand my mindset, where my mentality stems from. Well, I'm the type of person. Number one, I don't know if you guys know anything about astrology, but I'm a Capricorn. We just, we we motivate people. We're motivated. We're determined to whatever we put our minds through. So, and then I'm also the type of person. I'm Chantel. I've been knowing her almost a decade now. So I'm like, Chantel, when I come across an opportunity, I get excited about it. I'm ready to go tell my friends. I'm ready to go tell my loved ones. If I'm around someone, I'm ready to go to share it. So I'm like, Chantel, get into cryptocurrency. And when I get a hold of something, I run with it like it's no holds barred. So I'm excited. I'm like, Chantel, crypto. And then my website is www.cryptobonanzas.com, and that's evolving around crypto. So I'm telling Chantel about crypto, and when I get excited, I want her to, I'm like, come on. So I expect her to just jump in. She's like, hold on, I got to do some research. That's what we get a lot of times. I got to do some research. What is this girl? I ain't never heard about crypto. Like she said, that's a scam. That's a spam. I'm like, Chantel, it's real. I've made money in crypto. It's real. You seeing the ATMs in the store. Is the commercial is on TV. This would not be on TV. Big names would not be talking about it if it's not real. So I'm expecting her to just come on. She's like, no, I need to do some research. I need to know a little bit more about this. I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, because I expect her to take my word for it. Then going back a little bit so you guys can understand why I feel that way. I come from a background where I don't know if you guys have heard of Chester County, but we're really small down there. We're country folk, a lot of small roads, nothing but trees, houses miles apart, all of that good stuff. And I feel like I had to climb my way up out of there, so whenever I get a hope to opportunity, I share it, and I expect for people around me to just jump on. But it, unfortunately, I realized really quickly it is not that easy. It's not that easy. I feel like people have these layers and layers of, I like to refer to it as enslaved mentality. So I'm working against these layers, trying to pull them back, and I had to take a step back, which led to me and a partner of mine. Her name is Lakita, coming up with Crypto Bonanzas. And what Crypto Bonanzas is it's a platform that houses vetted opportunities for that will basically navigate you through cryptocurrency platforms, because number one, cryptocurrency is foreign to a lot of people. It's just like when we went from horses to cars. You're like, oh, what is this? What is this? Or we went from paper to computers. People are still getting used to technology. So we had to take a step back and just observe everything, talk to people, go through our experiences, and see what crypto was all about. So to answer Chantel's question, long story short, because she know I'll keep going and going, we'd be on the phone for hours. But what you can take advantage of an opportunity now is, our platforms on Crypto Bonanzas. We navigate you through these platforms, and I focus on making money instantly. There's more. That's why I want people to know there's more than one way to make money in crypto. And just to tie everything together, my background, I'm the oldest of seven. My mom, she didn't graduate from college. I'm the first one to graduate from college. I'm like, how am I going to do this? Everything's on me, and I quickly realized that early on. So I've always, grasped on the opportunity, trying to find a way to make money. And so that's what led me into finding out more about cryptocurrency when I got my feet wet, and finding out, is it just an appreciation thing? Because a lot of people also think that crypto is, based around appreciation, where you hope and fingers crossed that the value goes
And when
up.
you
Like
say appreciation, for those that don't understand, explain that to us. When you say we think that is based around appreciation, for the people that don't quite understand what that means.
well, you invest in crypto. Say, for instance, let's say Bitcoin, it was worth $1 one time. If you bought, let's say you bought 100 Bitcoins and it was worth $1, and you invested $100. Okay, you just appreciation means increase in value. So you invested $100, and if you don't know a lot about cryptocurrency, you just took a chance because you heard about it, and or you took a chance based off what you heard uh, somebody else's financial uh, freedom from whatever their story was, of how much they made off crypto. You guys have heard stories. Oh, it went to $1 million overnight. So your fingers is crossed that the appreciation is going to go up, and you hope that it doesn't go down, because that can happen too. A lot of people think that's it with crypto, but there are more and more opportunities becoming available in cryptocurrency where you can make money now, really. And that's what I focus around, making money now or instantly.
And so, how much, like, where's a good starting point? Like, so do I call you, or how do one even get into crypto, and what is the least amount? Like, do I need like thousands of dollars to do it, or like how does that go? Where do I start? Do I have to sign up somewhere? Like, how does it go?
Well, again, you go to the website www.cryptobonanzas.com, or you can reach out to me on our social medias. On my social media, Sugar Be Working. We also have Crypto Bonanzas social media Facebook page. We have an Instagram. We have a YouTube, and we can assist you with onboarding to your first platform. Okay, so
Okay.
once you onboard to your first platform, there's over 500 different cryptocurrencies, maybe more, right? So we
So it's
focus.
not just one; it's a
There's
lot.
there's tons of different cryptocurrencies. When
Okay.
people got a hold of technology, they started knowing about crypto. When doors open up, people take advantage of opportunities. People are taking advantage of opportunities in
Mm-hmm.
cryptocurrencies now, which led to multiple different cryptocurrencies being created. So there's tons of them. Our focus right now on the first platform, is Tron. That's that's another cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. So you know how you have different currency kinds of currency, you have different kinds of cryptos. So our
Okay.
main focus is Tron. And we try to focus on the cryptocurrencies that are not so big yet, so everyone can have an opportunity to get in. And it basically depends on the market for Tron. However, the whatever the amount is for Tron when you join the platform.
Okay, thank you. So, Ms. Macy, same question for you. Where do one start when it comes to investment? So, if I want to, and Queen, you already know, I'm getting the feedback. I'm not sure why. Can y'all see that feedback too?
It's an echo.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened. Something. Let me. All right. If it keep giving me a feedback, I might have to go out and come back in. So y'all hold on. Let me go.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how to get up.
Well, you look beautiful tonight, Miss Meach.
You too.
I must say.
Thank you. You too.
I'm so excited to hear about your opportunities and for the people. I can't wait.
Thank you. Yes,
especially when you say free. Free.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here she is. Hopefully, it's better.
I don't know. Hopefully. Okay. Nope. Not better. I want shut up. Let me see.
I got mine.
Yes. Thank you for giving some information about crypto.
Yeah, you're welcome. I really want people to understand that crypto is real, it's here to stay, and I don't want us to be left behind this time,
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
And I want people to understand that you don't have to have a lot of experience to get in cryptocurrency either, And
that data for us? Yeah.
I can hear you the whole time.
But you was hearing the feedback, right?
I think it's better.
Yeah, I don't hear any feedback.
All right, I kind of hear a little bit on my end. So you said no, it's still there?
Yes.
I can't hear it.
You can't? It kind of went out. No, it didn't. Came back.
Now I heard it.
Oh.
No, you didn't. I'm not sure. Let me try one time.
The devil don't want this to get out. So you were originally that you were from?
I can't hear you.
You can't? Oh wow.
Oh. Only a little bit.
Hold on, let me turn on my volume. Can you hear me now?
I don't know if it's me.
I just turned my volume all the way up.
Okay. Say something now, Meech.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, so you're
You went out again.
I don't know what's happening. Can you hear me now? Hold on.
Is it still giving me? Yep. You still getting feedback?
I have to leave out there.
Talk some more.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I can hear perfectly now. Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear good now?
Yes.
Yes, it's much better. I apologize.
We're back like we never left.
All right, yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna jump right back in there because I know what time to get down. But if you just coming on, if I'm just coming on, I'm gonna tell y'all what we talking about. We talking about women's health and wealth tonight, celebrating women that is out there helping us become financially free and educated and awareness. So Queen Michi, let's jump right back into you, and sorry about the technical difficulties that we were having. But where do we start? As I was saying, is it like, so if I wanted to come with you and say, plus with sugar, I wanted to come with you. Where should I start? How much do I need, and what does that look like?
Okay, very good question. So this is great discussion. So what happens is when you start with us, we are all about building a financial foundation, and there are 4 major pillars that we focus on. And at the base of that is proper protection. Then we focus on debt management, because a lot of people want money, they want to make money, but they don't focus on eliminating the debt. A lot of people have become used to debt as a way of life because of what the forefathers have done with money, which our forefathers didn't know much, and they did what they could with what they had. But that left us very much behind the power curve, obviously, and to become extremely illiterate and just be a part of a system. As Sister said, we are enslaved to a system that teaches us to work for somebody else and to help somebody else achieve their dream. But what about ours? So we have to build that financial foundation, which starts with proper protection, then debt management, also the emergency fund. So, you have to have at least 3 to 6 months of liquid cash for that rainy day, which the global pandemic, that's been a 2+ year rainy day, right? And then we also focus on the investments. So when we're sitting down with somebody, we give free financial reviews, and that's literally the blueprint that shows you what your money is doing, what it's not doing, what you're spending, where you're saving, the money that you're wasting, and perhaps some areas that you're doing really good in and some areas that you're not good in, or where there may be gaps in that financial foundation structure. So that's where we start. We literally start with a financial review that shows you what your money is doing and not doing. Personally speaking, about almost 4 years ago, when I had a real bona fide financial review, and it was free, and I literally saw what my money was doing and not doing. And that was the first time that I was literally in control, Queens, because a lot of people, we make money, but we don't see the money. We just know we got money coming in. We know that the mortgage is paid. We know that the rent is paid. We know that we can go on a vacation. We know that the car notes are paid. We know that we're putting food on the table. But you have to keep track of where your money is going. If you don't keep track of where your money is going, then you'll never be able to put forward to crypto. You'll never be able to put into a tax advantage benefit that's going to give you a cash value accumulation over time. You'll never be able to pay yourself first and to set money aside for your retirement. So it really starts with a financial review. And then we also have the workshops that educates people. So we literally have these books right here, Finance 101. And we also have workbooks that coincide with our workshops. And those are all free. We really want to make it easy for people to get to the water and drink it.
Okay, I like that. And so if we need these workbooks, how do we get the workbook? Like, where can we get it from?
It's a couple of ways you can get it. Get in contact with me. So you can actually email me at meechijeffries@gmail.com, meechijeffries@gmail.com. Or they can connect with me at 240-210-4489.
Okay, thank you. And so thank y'all both. How old? Like, so I have grandkids, I have children. Miss Michi, we talked about my family, but too, one thing that I want to share is like, so when I came to a point where I was like, okay, I'm ready to do this, I'm gonna get the family together, things kind of shifted, they changed. So let's like, and this is where I ask, like, where do you start? And this is for both of you all, do you suggest that, or what's the difference in starting an investment as a family opposed to a single man investment? And how does it differ really? Like, and how much can we start? So like, because my family don't live in here, like, how would I, like, should I consider them while I'm investing, or should I just consider my needs? You know what I mean? Like, how do we figure that part out? because that does make a difference on how
Mhm.
much we're putting in or taking out and things like that. So how do you figure out like who are you investing for, so to speak?
Queen Sugar, I'll let you go first, my dear.
With us, with crypto, it's so many different avenues, so many different ways you can make money in crypto. And like I said before, I focus on making big chunks at a time or an instant money at a time. And how we do that is by building the partner network, by building awareness around cryptocurrency. So if you wanted to get your entire family involved, then that. That's definitely possible with crypto. You can do it with crypto. When you're on our first platform under crypto bonanzas, what you're doing is you're purchasing smart contracts. Okay, and which is referred to as digital real estate, and you're going to
Oh.
own that for life. You're going to own that forever, and you
Mm.
just continue to consistently make revenue off of your digital real estate, just like in a physical property here if you own a home. So that's one way you can pass this down in your will,
Mm.
to your kids, to your kids'
Mm.
kids, and it keeps building, it keeps building. And we have put together, like Miss Michi, she said she had a blueprint. Crypto Bonanzas has put together the blueprint. Like I said before, we like to refer to Crypto Bonanzas as your Google Maps. You know, we navigate you through the platforms. We educate you on how to properly, build awareness and introduce cryptocurrency to people. Basically, hold your hand as you're walking through these platforms, and you own it for life.
Okay. I
Hmm.
like that. So I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it was like that. I like how you explained it. It's like a. It also made me feel better. Like okay, so like a real estate for currency. I can
Hmm.
see how that works out. So how old do you have to be? Is it an age requirement on these investments?
That is the great thing. Now, Biden did just say that or pass a bill where they're going to be looking at how to regulate cryptocurrency over the next 6 months. However, right as of right now, there's no age limit. You can enroll your grandbaby if you have you can obtain a wallet for your grandchild and purchase a property or digital real estate for your grandchild, and they don't ask for social security number right now on the platform that we are associated with. They don't ask for addresses. It's basically a wallet address that's
Mm.
encrypted on the blockchain, which the smart chain
Mm.
is inside the blockchain. Not trying to go too deep. That's a whole
No,
nother.
I mean
That's a whole
actually,
nother meeting. But
I think
yeah.
it's okay if we go there really.
Mhm.
So we have a question here real quick. So it's Keisha Howard said, "What is digital real estate?" So can you ladies explain what is digital real estate? What is that?
Digital real estate. Okay, so with cryptocurrency, it's on the blockchain. Blockchain is decentralized. You know how you have a bank? The bank is centralized. It's an actual location that you can go to. It's decentralized virtually. And the blockchain is something that cannot be altered. It's considered to be the more trustworthy way to, you know, to make transactions on the blockchain. Everybody can see it. There's no hiding. It's like a pair of eyes. I can see you. You can't get out of my eyesight. That's how I look at the blockchain. And then you have the smart chain that goes that's created, and it's just what it sounds like. It's a contract basically that tells this blockchain, this is how this platform works. This is what's going to happen when this person does this. I like to use the example with milk. I went to the store plenty of times and brought a carton of milk, right? And I'm like, it gives me an expiration date, but something ain't right when I open this milk. It smells bad. I see little chunks in it. I thought it wasn't supposed to expire until what today is the 10th, but or the 20th, but it's the 10th and it's expired already. On the blockchain, if some once the cow is born, it's put into the system, and they can track it from point A to point Z, and there's no way that that can be changed because people can go back and see what happened over the course of time, and we know how long it took to make milk. So you can't lie about the expired milk. So digital real estate is basically the smart contract, and we refer to it as digital real estate as property because you own it for life. And when you build awareness, people land people land on your property, you get a certain percentage of whatever the value of your property is, as long as you own that property. Now, if they were to purchase a property that was more valuable than yours, and you didn't own that type of property, then that's what creates passive income for other people, because you don't own a property. You can't get paid off that property without owning it. Does that make sense? I can't see what she's asking, Chantel, but I hope that cleared it up. That's why we call it digital real estate.
Okay, and Koyemichi, would you like to add to what is digital real estate? Like, how would you explain it?
So I cannot talk to the digital real estate because that's not my lane. But
Okay.
what I can talk to is you asked that question about investing. Do I need to consider my family? Is it different
Yes.
for a family, a married couple? And is it, versus
Yes.
person? Absolutely. It's very different. And I'm going to give you 2 examples of the investment piece. And the main key, the main takeaway is there has to be a sense of urgency. And that's what's also lacking with us. We take it seriously. When I was in the military, and my husband and I both, we always said, oh yeah, we want to learn more about investing. We want to learn more about money. But the truth is, a dual military family, we bringing in checks. We ain't trying to hear nothing about how to save money, how to grow it, and how to build it. We're not trying to hear that. But it was a different time for me right now in my life. Retired. Okay, I have time now, so let me learn about this. So what I've learned is a sense of urgency that we have to have. There's a beautiful client that I have. I have been working with him. I started probably maybe 2 years ago. At the time, he was engaged, getting ready to get married, no kids. Fast forward, now he's married. They got pregnant with their first child. Baby was born. The baby is now about 5 months old. So I hit him up, said, hey, man, congratulations on your growing family. Now he's ready to talk, because guess what? He has a life there that's relying on him. Now he, as a man, he wants to do something for his baby that his father probably never did for him. So now we're having that conversation. I'm educating him on it. So now, even with his baby, all the baby has to have is a social security number. And we can start an investment plan for the baby right then and there that's going to follow him or her through the rest of their lives and build up that generational wealth with a good man that leaves an inheritance to the 3rd generations. Now, that's a sense of urgency that I had with him, because I also understand the flip side of that. I met a young man today. He came to my office to interview me for something for Women's Veterans Week, right, in PG County, Prince George's County. So I learned that he used to be a part of our business at Greenbelt. He was a part of the financial group that I'm with. And so we just started talking, and he said, I never thought that I would have had to have life insurance for my daughter's mom. I said, well, what do you mean? Because, they both, they were married at one time, had one child, one beautiful child together. He remarried, and he has 2 more children, and she remarried, and she had 2 more children. And he said, my daughter's mom died, last year in November. So he went on to tell me that, long story short, she was diagnosed stage 4, certain type of cancer, diagnosed in August, died a couple of days before Thanksgiving last year. She left behind a 13-year-old, and her youngest, not even 6 years old, and her other husband. Now, what he told me is that I would have thought that she would have had some type of protection plan in place. But now he's seeing that that wasn't the case. He said, my immediate circle, my kids, my immediate circle, we're good. Something happens to me, no problem. He said, but you know what? That's still my daughter's mom. And at the end of the day, something happened to mom. Now she's with me, and now I'm having to pick up the pieces, with the financial burdens and everything like that, because there was nothing in place. He said at least $20,000 something, but there was nothing in place. So that's the flip side of what we face every day. We all hear about these stories.
Mm-hmm.
We don't take it seriously, and there should be a sense of urgency with it.
Mhm.
So even for him, now he has something in place for his family, but now he also has to look at, okay, do I have enough? When was the last time I had
Right.
a review? Because I asked him that. I said, hey man, when was the last time you had a review of your finances, a review of your plan? Because the plan you put in place for yourself 10 years ago may need to be shifted to what's happening right now, and what you
Mhm.
need right now. So it's different for different stages of your life, which is why it's so important. You don't just get that policy or that annuity contract, or even with crypto, people need to still keep looking at it. People need to still
Right.
keep viewing it and see what it's doing for them. Okay, can I add more to it? Do I need to add more to it? So it
Right.
is different through all your different phases.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Can I piggyback off Miss Meach really quick when she said about people needing to look into crypto? Chantel, do you mind?
No, I don't mind. Go ahead. You good.
I wanted to piggyback off that because, and that's one of the reasons that led to us creating, me and my partner Lakita creating Crypto Bonanzas as well. We wanted people to understand that you don't have to know everything about cryptocurrency before getting started, before jumping into cryptocurrency. I understand that you want to have some kind of knowledge, you want to have some kind of base understanding about cryptocurrency, but you don't have to know everything. I'm the type, I jumped in feet first. Two people I know was enough for me, and I was willing to take the opportunity. Now that may not stand for everyone. That's just how I am, because I'm hungry. I told you the background I come from, so I was hungry. Hungry to learn, and I'm a risk taker as well. Investment is, you take a risk, especially with crypto sometimes, but with Crypto Bonanzas, we kind of alleviate that risk by vetting these platforms prior. So I just wanted to say you don't have to know all the bells and whistles about cryptocurrency prior to jumping in, especially with our platform, because you have people that have your back. And that's another topic, or another thing I like to point out. People are being invited to a lot of platforms in crypto, which brings negative feedback around cryptocurrency too. Lack of understanding, or being not having someone to show you the ropes when you do take the chance to join a platform. You're kind of just stuck there like, okay, I'm here. You say I don't need any experience, but what do I do now? So we
Mhm.
help you to understand what you do next, and basically make it a cakewalk through the platform, and help you learn about cryptocurrency as you go. I like to say all the time, you don't have to go to school for 4 years and study to know to jump into cryptocurrency. You can do it right away and learn as you go, because
So
we
you
have
get
everything
you
in
get
place.
so you get like a little mentor, or someone that's gonna kind of walk beside you until that you kind of the wheels are turning and you know what's going on with the
Yes.
crypto with you, correct?
We should
Okay.
get education every day, and you make money
That
as you earn. You're making profit as you learn. I
So
mean,
we learning and earning. So that's a
learning and
win-win.
earning.
That's a win-win. Like if I'm learning and earning, I can't lose with that. So
Hmm.
I'm definitely gonna send y'all my $20. That's all I got. But if anybody want to donate to us, like we do take donations. And again, if you just coming on, I just want to tell you again, we're talking about women in wealth and health. Talking about financial literacy and freedom. We have two queens here that are well versed, one in crypto, the other in investing and educating us. And she is a licensed financial educator. I like to kind of point that out. And thank you so much, Queen Michi, for your service that you have given
Thank
us all.
you.
So I truly appreciate it. Thank you for surviving and living to come back and tell about it. Some
Yeah.
people just survive, don't come back and tell about it. So
Right.
this is a lot of valuable information and education tonight, not just about our money, but about what is money, who gets it, and different things like that. So I have another comment from Keisha Howard. She says, what investment company does Miss Michi work for? Sorry, I just joined a few minutes. So Miss Michi, could you tell again, like, what investment company you work for, and what is it? How can we find you?
Absolutely. Thank you, Keisha, first and foremost, for tuning in. Thank you for your time tonight. You could have been doing something else, but you chose to be here, and we're grateful for you being here. I am a part of World System Builder, WSB, and my office is located in Greenbelt, Maryland. And we are a financial services organization. So we cover everything that's in this blue book. We educate people on, but we also able to help assist people with it as it pertains to their financial goals. So we teach people about things like the rule of 72, which is compounding interest. We teach them about the different types of investment plans, traditional IRA versus 401k. We also talk about, things like 529 college saving plans, medical supplemental insurance, health supplemental insurance. We also teach people about the different types of life insurance options, because a lot of us, we really don't want to talk about it. To Sister Sugar's point, we just don't know. It's a lot of things that we just don't want to talk about. When we hear life insurance, we think death, but it's called life insurance for a reason, because when you expire, you have a legacy that continues. And for that reason, it's called life insurance, because they have to keep living and they need to continue to prosper. So why not set something in place in the form of life insurance that's going to help them do so many different things? We also talk about the market. So we educate people on things like S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, mutual funds, different types of mutual funds, ETFs. And all of those things we're able to help people with estate planning. I heard Sugar say out of her mouth about wills. Yes. A lot of people do not have an estate plan. And that can become a serious burden for family members if you've ever gone through the probate process. It's painful. And it's a lot of money that comes with that. So we also help people learn more about an estate plan and choosing the type of estate plan that's going to work for them.
Good. I like that. And I mean, you brought up something that it has to be another time because we're running out short. But I want to chime on to the will situation. I think I told Sugar that I recently, not long, had, I guess, created a trust for my family, and irrevocable trust is what was created. So I learned a lot of information about that, and being a probate when you pass away and different things like that. So that is definitely something that I would definitely suggest that anybody look into. And to be quite honest, I won't say how old I turned. If you see my birthday on Facebook recently, but anyway, as growing more wise in the world, I learned that it's very important. I learned the hard way about life insurance. And I say I learned the hard way, what's whole life, what's term life, who needs what. It is so many things that we need to do, or probably should try to do before we exit out of here, if we are healthy and able to do so that, we can protect our legacy. And it does carry on, and generational wealth is created through that. So I definitely want to probably try to get you back on, and we talk about what does, and you too, Queen Sugar, what is a will, and what's the difference with the will and an irrevocable trust, and who should have it. Because personally, let me tell you, when I was doing the trust, I thought people did trust when you passed away, like somebody else did it. Because again, us in the melanated community, like, let's be honest and real, these are not conversations that we sit down and have. We have conversations about praying and staying and going to church and drop down to the altar and don't sin and don't get married. But we need to start having real life conversations, and I think we all can agree on that, especially seeing what has just happened to all of us when it comes to the pandemic. Everyone was affected in some form, fashion, or way. We lost loved ones. I recently had death in my family last week, and I wish that I had an opportunity to introduce my family to you, Queen Michi. One did not have life insurance. One did have life insurance, but one was 6 years old, one was 22 years old. Like, do a 6-year-old have a legacy? Do a 22-year-old have a legacy? And yes, these are difficult conversations to have. But again, as being a melanated woman over here in the Americas, we have a lot of conversations that we are far behind with, and we need to really, like you said, there's a sense of urgency and catch up, so that you know, when this flesh die, our spirit is still going to be here. Our family is going to have enough hard enough time grieving and trying to figure out that, you know, how I'm gonna get over missing you. They shouldn't have to be grieving over your financial responsibility and accountability, you know, in addition to that. So I am excited about this. And again, I thank both of y'all for coming on. I'm not sure if y'all want to add anything to this or not, but I always get excited when we're talking about investment and the money. Personally, me, I like to make the money because I like to spend it. Right. So
Don't we all? Don't
um,
we all?
I like to spend it. I'm telling you, there's no more joy than just going to buy some nice everything, you know? So, but we have to, you know, be honest first, you know, be honest and say where it is. And let me, before I let you all go, let me ask you this question because it's on me. How often do we need to have that financial checkup or check in? How often should that go? Should it be yearly? Should it be every 6 months? Like, how does that go?
Very, very, very good question. And typically, usually it should be at least once a year. For me, I'm the type of person, I like to follow it. So do the annual review. You definitely need to have that at least once a year. And there are a lot of people, like the young gentleman I met earlier today, he don't remember the last time he had his review. But I follow up with people consistently throughout the year that I've been working with because I know life happens.
And I will say, I will testify, you follow up, honey. You follow up. She do, y'all. So
but
thank
you need
you
to
for that
understand that people are there, and it's obviously, you already know. I wouldn't be on here if you didn't think I was genuine. But when I follow up with people, it's because life is happening. Hey, girl, what's going on? You know, how's the grandbaby doing? You know, how's your daughter doing? You know, maybe you just need somebody to call you and you can just vent. I don't know.
Right.
But
Right.
it means a lot when you follow up with people and say, hey, how's it going? You know, and maybe they may have a question. Hey, I got a question for you. Do you still do this? Can you tell me about that? Sure, no problem. So, but typically it should be once a year. But when things happen, you need to follow up as soon as possible. So maybe you were married for 20 years and all of a sudden something happened and, you know, like, okay, I need to do this maybe right now in the middle of the year versus at the end of the year. So.
Right. Okay. So at least once a year, we need to go to get that financial check-in by someone who's well versed in that area. That's definitely you can trust as well, because we want to make sure that we having those trusted relationships. So thank you both for that. So our executive director, Johnny Allen, says, thank you, ladies. Come back soon, she says. We're going to have to bring Miss Allen on as well. I know she loved the conversation of finances and investing, and her as being our wise woman and our leader and a lot of things, and our elder. She definitely have conversations with us about investing and what are you doing. And so she keep us together there. So thanks to that queen for that. And then our guest Keisha Howard says this is amazing. So, and she did say that she understood you now, Queen Sugar. So again, if y'all can tell the audience where we can find you all at, this has been amazing. I don't want to let you go. It's like letting the money go. I don't want to let but and again, it's Women's Month, so I salute both of you queens. I love you. I thank you so much for being unique blessings and for coming through and blessing us on My Journey podcast. So, and again, if you want to, I didn't have the ticker up here for our audience, but if you want to make a donation to any one of us or to the nonprofit, our link is what is our? Well, you can donate to us at www.3ws what is it? www.info@uniqueblessings.org. That's us. So info@uniqueblessings.org, something like that. I'll send it and tag it to us later. Or you can do Cash App. I forgot about that. People don't like Cash App, but we do Cash App. We do the Cash App is the $fight, the number 4, and them. And so our mission at our organization is to provide advocacy and awareness for victims and survivors that have been impacted by human trafficking, domestic violence, and sexual assault. We have a particular focus on at-risk youth. And so all of those proceeds that you donate to the organization goes towards the mission and the work that we do in all of the communities. And so that's it about me. You can find me, just look up in the sky and I'll appear. So where can we find you guys at? One more
Well,
time, Queen Michi, can you tell us where we can find you, and then Queen Sugar, and we'll close out.
Yes,
okay.
sure. So I can be emailed at meechijeffries@gmail.com, meechijeffries@gmail.com, or I can be reached at 240-210-4489. And I will tell you that I'm working with a CEO and founder of a nonprofit organization for teenage girls, and I'm going to be doing a financial literacy workshop, webinar, or seminar at our office for her girls and some of their parents. That'll be in May. So those are the other things that I do. It's not just for adults, but I reach out to children
Nice.
as well.
Nice. And I know, because I gotta, well, I'll share with the audience at when you give it to me, or you can share the, I know when I had came into one of your classes or something, we like kind of clicked in and watched an amazing video that gave us a lot of information on, what was going on. So I'm not sure, but they can find you, they can get that information from you, but it is good. And I have experienced that myself. And so let me know about May. Maybe me and my youth out here, we can kind of tap into something virtually, possibly,
Okay.
and we can get them where they need to be. And
Okay.
so Miss Sugar be working. Where you working at, girl?
Wow. Just like that. You guys can email me directly at sugarbeworking@gmail.com. That's SUGAHBWERKIN @gmail.com. Or you can reach out to us at cbwealthbuilders@cryptobonanzas.com. It's CB, exactly how it sounds, Wealth Builders at CRYPTOBONANZAS.com, or find us on social media. Our names stand. Thank you so much, Chantel, and nice to meet you, Miss Michi.
Likewise, my
Yes,
queen.
and I look forward to bringing you ladies back soon. And again, I salute you, I celebrate you, and thank you for coming on to my Journey podcast. I'll
Thank you.
see you guys soon.
Thank you, queen. We love you. I
You're
love
welcome.
you. Thank you
Love
both.
you.
Love y'all too. Y'all have a
Bye.
good night.
Goodbye.
Later.
You too.
All right. All right.